That was really impressive.
I know. I'm Rach.
God bless America.
I'm feeling very patriotic.
Yeah. I was giving Baron Lindell a bath and my shirt got all wet.
A likely story.
This was just the first thing that I could grab.
Any excuse for Brad to not have sleeves on, he'll take it.
That's a good point.
Cheers.
What are you drinking?
A Cabernet Sauvignon. I'm still having leftover. Believe it or not, we do not drink every day.
We only drink when we film these.
Which is almost every day.
Or if Aunt Lala's over.
I would be lying if I said I finished my drink every time. This is leftover from our advent calendar from December.
Yeah.
So it's 8:34, all three kids are in bed. We're trying something new with Eloise.
Yeah, we're trying to push up her bedtime.
If you're new here, I'm Rach, this is Brad.
Hello, nice to meet you.
3 kids.
Nice to meet you.
2 and under. Twins that are 2, and Eloise is 3.5 months. And she has a notoriously late bedtime.
This is our secondary channel. That's why it's called The Kids Are in Bed.
Right. We have a normal vlogging channel where we show a lot of our kids.
And we stay professional.
Yes.
Not really.
So welcome if you're new, and if you're not new, then welcome back. If you are new, hit the subscribe button, please. And the thumbs up button. It really helps us.
We really appreciate it.
We do.
Let's dive right into...
If you're not gonna subscribe, then why don't you just go ahead and move on to the next video? You're not welcome here. I'm just kidding, you're welcome here.
But go ahead.
Anytime.
All right. Let's just dive right into...
Our product review.
Yes.
This could not be more simple.
What is it called?
It does have a name. It is a Bolly.
A Bolly.
Yep.
What's it retail for?
Ogo Sport Bolly, B-O-L-L-I. We were gifted these from our good friends Chris and Colleen. We were gifted a green one and a blue one, and they were literally the first toy that Baron Lindell, I said her name really weird, Baron Lindell interacted with.
$10.55 on Amazon.
$10.55.
We'll link it below.
I remember vividly the first time Bear reached and grabbed, and I would put the ball in between his hands. Here, hold the ball in between my hands and I'll be Bear.
Wait, like
this? Yeah,
this?
just hold it like that. And he would put his hands up like this and then just slowly move them together until they were in the ball. And then I would let go and he would have it and be so excited that he was holding something.
Oh, that's cute.
And that was probably at 3.5 months, Eloise's age. We'll insert a picture right here of Eloise holding on to this for the first time. She's just now like putting her hand in her mouth, and so if we put a toy in her hand, she'll kind of chew on it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a great first toy.
Totally. So if you know anybody who has young children or has a baby on the way and they're just being bombarded with baby products, this would be a really good product.
Highly recommend. Mm-hmm. Okay, so that's all we had for the...
That's it.
Like, review. Yeah, the
toy
product
review portion.
Yeah. I have a question for Rachel.
Okay.
What has been, for one, your favorite vacation that we've taken, and 2, your favorite moment from a vacation that we've taken?
Wow, that's a lot.
So if you don't know, Rachel and I have literally been from coast to coast. Mm-hmm. We went to optometry school together. It used to be nice because we would have months off at a time. Mm-hmm. And so we would just get in the car and we would drive. So we've literally have driven from Missouri out to New York, up to Maine, back through Niagara Falls, back home. Mm-hmm. And from Missouri through Colorado, through Las Vegas, all the way out to San Diego, came back the southern route through New Mexico and Texas, and then back home. Mm-hmm. And then up to Colorado, up to the Dakotas, mm-hmm. where we stopped at Sturgis and
Mount Rushmore,
came back.
Through Omaha, Nebraska.
And we've driven down to Florida, New Orleans. Mm-hmm. We lived in South Carolina. Mm-hmm. There's not very
Asheville, North Carolina.
There's not very many places we haven't been.
No, we have seen almost all 50 states together. We should look at exactly how many states we've seen.
It's probably like 46. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay, now that baby Eloise is
fed and back down.
Iris is there. Hey, Iris. Don't knock your camera over.
So,
okay.
As far as our favorite...
What's been your favorite vacation that we've taken?
It is a really hard call between the very first road trip that we ever took together, because that was...
That's the one where we went out to San Diego?
Mm-hmm. And the one where we got engaged. I really, really enjoyed that, of course.
Yeah, that's a tough decision.
Because we got engaged fairly early on our trip, so then we had the entire rest of our trip to wedding plan.
That's true.
We booked our venue on the way home from the Northeast.
We did?
Yes.
Dang.
And even then, couldn't get the date we wanted, only because it was
Well,
busy
we got
season.
married at a winery. Actually, our wedding ceremony, our videographer for our wedding video is on our other channel. We can link it below. If I don't forget.
Yeah. It's a really neat video. You should check it out.
So is that the one you're choosing?
I'm choosing
the road trip out to New York and then up to Maine?
Yeah, I'm choosing that one.
Okay. We've also been to Haiti on a mission trip. We're both optometrists, so we did eye exams down in Haiti. And we've been to Cancun.
Oh yeah, on our honeymoon. That was fun.
It was fun.
It's a totally different type of trip.
Yeah, definitely.
It was funny because we went to Cancun in November and then went to Haiti January of the following year, so just a few months apart. It was weird doing those things back to back.
Yeah.
And we were on a plane full of people going to the Dominican Republic or to stay in Turks and Caicos where we laid over.
Right.
We did stay the night in Turks and Caicos. So, yeah, that was a fun trip. What was your favorite?
Yeah, that was fun. Yeah, probably that road trip. It was really cool. We went through Pennsylvania, Pottsville, and went to the Yuengling Brewery, and then drove into New York. And so our proposal story, actually, should we save that for an entirely?
Let's save that
for an entirely different vlog.
Stave.
And so we went through New York, and then drove up through Boston, and went to the Sam Adams Brewery. So we had a lot of good beer on that trip.
Yeah, the Sam Adams Brewery tour was probably the favorite of any brewery tour we've ever done, because most of the tour, you did a quick tour through the facility and then it focused in the tasting room on how to properly taste beer.
Yeah.
And they just set pictures in front of everybody and we were guided on how to appreciate the different flavors and where to focus it on your tongue for different flavors, and it was really neat.
It was really smart of them.
It was.
Because, like, we went to optometry school in St. Louis, and I bet I've done Anheuser-Busch brewery tour 10 times.
Yeah.
It's totally different. You do get 2 free beers at the end.
Yeah. But it's like an hour-long tour, and it's all about the process of making.
It's cool once. But
it's also
10 times.
very commercialized, and they have like videos that you have to sit down on benches and watch, and it's just totally different.
Right.
So I had a question. Should I save it for another vlog?
No, we probably have time.
Okay. So for like maybe 3 weeks in a row before I was pregnant with Eloise, Brad and I were good about sitting down once a week and asking each other 4 questions that were supposed to strengthen your marriage. And then we did it for like 3 weeks and then haven't done it since.
We got that from, what's the roll-offs?
Yeah, I can't even remember the name of the program.
Yeah, I mean, but it was
Beating 50 or something, like the 50% divorce rate.
It was the twins, one of the twins of the roll-offs, not the
Little person?
Yeah, not the little one. That sounds bad.
It does.
Not the little person one.
Politically correct, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, him and his wife.
The one with the curly hair.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's a good way to put it.
I can't remember his name.
So, 2 of the questions though that I really like are kind of the same, but one of them is how can I pray for you this week, and the other one is what can I do for you this week? I think those were the 2, or did we just make those?
No, those sound definitely how can I pray for you this week? Yeah,
and what can I do to make your life easier or something this
Right.
week? So I was going to ask you those 2 questions for this next week.
This week coming up?
This coming up week.
Well, I definitely know how you can pray for me.
Okay.
I've had like some real bad TMJ jaw pain that just started, what's about a week or 2?
Yeah.
So you can pray for my jaw.
Okay.
There's just not a lot you can do for TMJ. So if you have any suggestions, like I checked out, there's a couple of physical therapists on YouTube that had some good like exercises and massage and stretches and stuff. So I've been kind of doing that every night.
No, you haven't.
Yes, I have.
The last 2 nights.
After you go to bed.
Oh, okay. The last 2 nights.
Yes, exactly.
Okay. Yeah, I think that's probably gonna be your answer. And I'll pray for you to make the time to do that.
Oh yeah, perfect. But as far as what you can do for me, is there anything I can do for you?
No, I mean, don't answer a question with a question.
Well, I'm thinking, honey.
Do you want me to do the massages on your temple and...
No, I think it'd be better if I just do it myself.
Oh. What can I do for you this week?
You can figure out the recycling system in our household.
All right. I kind of already have, haven't I?
Well, I mean, there's...
Recycling stuff sitting out? Only because I couldn't take the recycling this week.
Right, which I feel like that's going to happen
a lot.
A lot.
I agree. Yeah, having a backup place. All right, I'll do that.
Awesome. Okay. How can I pray for you? What can I do for you?
How can you pray for me? Pray for me to have clarity on Eloise's sleep schedule.
On recycling.
Yeah. Give me ideas for how to manage our recycling.
Okay, yeah.
No, so Eloise is in a weird place with her sleep, and I'm not really sure what to do with her schedule or like her bedtime, because what we're doing right now isn't really working. And also I'm worried about doing anything major, like sleep training wise, before she has surgery. And I don't know if it'd be better to do it before surgery and then she's like sleep trained and does better in the hospital, or if it'd be better to wait because that's going to disrupt everything. So I'm having a hard time.
How old were the twins when we started with them? Like
sleep training, 6 months.
6?
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's having anxiety about things that I can't control. This feels like something I can't really control, and it's hard. So.
And what can I do?
Help me research what to do for Eloise's schedule and her really late bedtime.
All right.
All right.
Well, we hope you guys have a great day.
Yep.
And
a great weekend.
Oh, I think I said it in our last video that the next one's going to be our nursery budget. That's going to be the next one.
Yes. And when are we going to announce the winner of the bag?
Oh yeah, we should do that right now.
Tori Humbard.
Yeah.
Hopefully I'm pronouncing your last name right.
Tori H.
Tori H. I'm pretty sure on the Tori part. Email us. thekidsareimbed@gmail.com, I think is what it is. It's probably in the description below.
I'm allergic to you. Congrats, that's awesome.
Yes.
Okay, so yeah, we're gonna send you that bag, and
your twins are almost a year old. Things are about to get really exciting.
Make sure you look through the bag. There's
gonna be some
fun stuff in there.
Some fun stuff.
Okay, well, that's it.
Yep.
Have a great day.
Thanks for joining us.
Bye.
We'll see you next time. God bless you.
Thank you.